Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What up, TSP family? Hope you're having a dope day, and thank you for tuning in. This is the Sneaker Podcast, Season 8, Episode 24. My name is Chris Chu, and he is the six shooter from the Midwest. He goes by 40, but really, he's just Calby. What is up, Cal?
What's going on, you guys?
What's going on?
You know, I can't hit the gentleman today.
True. Because she is a touch of the new school with a classic vibe. Part killer queen, part worker bae. You say potato, I say you late though. If you don't already know, what is up, Maya?
Yo, what's up?
What is up? The other crew members couldn't make it, so Maya was gracious enough to jump in. As always, the Sneaker Podcast is sponsored by your favorite organic sneaker cleaner, Sneaker Logic. You can find them on Instagram at sneakerlogic_official. You can use our coupon code TSP15, get 15% off your order. Keep the kicks clean. I know the weather. I don't know. Weather. What the fuck? Right?
Yo, the rain today?
Yeah, we're talking about rain, but I think Cal's gonna
Oh
one
my
up
God,
on this.
Cal.
You know, we had your guys' East Coast stuff today. Like, it was the freezing rain that like all of a sudden your whole car is covered in ice.
Yeah,
We don't get that. We don't get that out here. Like ever. Every time I see your guys' videos and stuff or pictures and stuff, I'm like, whoa, that's so weird. We had that
For real?
today. Yeah.
guys-
We don't.
huh.
No, we get snow or we get rain, man. It's either like we don't get in between really. Like we'll have some freezing rain, but not when it's like you walk out and your car is like covered like that. It's never happened to me personally ever.
Yeah.
My whole car was like, it was one of those ones where you roll down the window and then you could push the glass or push
Oh
the
my God.
ice out. I've never done
Yeah.
that before. I've never seen it
Yeah.
before, man.
Yeah, no.
That's
Yeah.
pretty fun.
It was giving me PTSD. I'm not
Yeah,
ready.
it was nasty. It was a really, really nasty day, man.
Yeah.
I almost called in sick tonight.
Well, you can't use those up too early, right? It's like beginning of season. It's not even actually the season.
Literally.
Yeah, weird.
Well,
Sean.
all right, let's start the podcast like we always do with what we plan on wearing tomorrow, brought to you by our good friends over at Quality. You can check out their stuff at Quality on Instagram, Quallatee. You can check out their site, quality.com. You can use our coupon code SPOD20. You could use that on sale items too. Get that discount on discount action. Yo,
Stack.
Stack. Cal, why don't you start us off with by telling us what you're planning on wearing tomorrow?
Okay, well, I can't tell you the top. I'm actually wearing it, but we'll talk about that in the next little part. And I'm definitely going to wear my Quality Micro. I'm gonna call it a micro cord. The cord utility pants that I got.
Yeah.
They're in like a burgundy burnt orange. Like I'm not 100% sure of the color. I've been meaning to wear them, and I actually haven't even brought them out yet. So I'm 100% wearing those tomorrow. It's already been planned. Going out for hot pot tomorrow, so that's exactly what I'm wearing. Yeah, and on feet, I am going to bring out, which might be a bit too much, but we'll see about it. My Diodoras by Ronnie Feig.
Oh shit.
Primo RF 700, something like that. But they got burgundy hits on them, and I think it's a like furthest enough away from the pants it won't match the pants, but it'll be the same wheelhouse. So I think that they'll flow nice together, and it also has like a cream that matches the top of what I'm wearing.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Maya, are you ready to tell the people what you plan on wearing tomorrow?
Yes, so I've been wearing a lot of long sleeves lately because, you know, it's the fall. And one of my favorite pieces is the button-down Henley, the all-white long sleeve for women. I love that piece. And I'm also gonna try and wear my skirts a little, like as long as possible
Mm-hmm.
with this cold weather. So in terms of shoes, probably gonna wear some Uggs because I've been wearing them a lot lately.
Oh, okay.
And yeah,
All right. That's a nice
When
fit.
you're busting out the Uggs, is it the full boot Ugg or is it like a mid or what? I've been seeing a
it's
lot of
the
mids. That's why I asked.
yeah, the one that I like the most is the like the platform. It's like a mule.
Right.
Oh, okay.
It's really cozy.
Oh yeah,
It's
because you
actually
Yeah.
guys
the latest it's in the latest video that I posted.
you guys can still wear mules out there. It's not winter yet.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
Ugg is so warm and I've been like I said, I've been trying to wear my skirts for as long as possible. So even today, like I wore a tennis skirt, but I wore tights and leg warmers with it. So I tried to stay as warm as possible while still wearing a skirt, you know?
Yeah. I feel that. I
Yeah.
I know how you feel. I do
Yeah.
the same.
You can relate.
I can relate, you know.
Not gonna lie,
Like leg warmers, tights.
when you see Chris's calves coming out the bottom of a skirt, whoo!
I like to use that little slit in the skirt just to show a little and take it away.
Mhm.
Yeah, I show a little, I take it away, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Um I do plan on wearing okay, I'm gonna keep the sneakers as a surprise, but I do plan on wearing my micro cord utility pants as well. They are
Ooh.
in a olive colorway.
Okay.
Okay, because it is gonna fall below zero here, like a -1-ish. So
Mhm.
I'm
Okay.
being a little biatch. I'm feeling a bit cold already, so I'm gonna wear some micro cords because I feel like it's kind of warmer.
Mhm.
I don't
Yes.
know. Yeah,
Literally that's my thoughts.
that and I'm gonna wear the varsity jacket 2.0. Mine for those who forgot is a burgundy color, so I think the burgundy and the olive will go well together.
Mhm.
In terms of shoes, should I save it for later? Should I save it for later for a discussion about it? Let's save it for later for our discussion down the line, okay? We'll do that.
Okay.
All right.
Yo,
Mo-
by the way, did you see me out in Toronto rocking that quality jacket like all the time?
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah.
It
I
lived
got
on your body rent free.
yes, it did. Yes, I got mad comments on it.
Oh,
Like,
nice. Nice, nice.
yeah,
Nice.
I got a little something else that goes with it that we're gonna have to talk about at another time, but I'm very excited.
Oh, very nice. Perfect, perfect. Oh, I have an idea. Anyways, let's move on to I believe our favorite segment of the show. It's called New Edition. If it is in love.
Bobby and them.
Um, does anyone have anything new? New pickups?
I got
New
a couple
additions?
things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
huh? What about you? What about you? I feel like you got like a boatload there, Maya.
Well, I've got at least three.
Okay,
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 let's save Maya for last.
Okay,
okay.
okay.
And Cal,
Um,
if she disappoints, we'll take note. Okay.
yeah,
Next time, don't save Maya for last.
yeah.
Wow. Okay. Deal.
Uh, I got a few pieces. This is just a little unique little sweater that came out whatever a couple weeks ago. I was out in Toronto and went to the cause um exhibit that was out there. And so when I was walking through the mall one day, I just picked up the cream colored cause sweater here from the Brooklyn Museum. What party I believe it was called exhibit.
Mm.
But yeah, that came out a couple weeks ago. I'm sure everybody's seen it. I also got this cause T-shirt from the exhibit. It's a white T-shirt. It's got some pink and yellow graphics on it. It says Art Gallery of Ontario on the bottom.
I like that.
It was actually my second choice. They're sold out of my first choice. And funny enough, the one that I liked more actually cost $15 less.
Hmm.
So
Mm.
I wish I could get that, but they said they're restocking. So if I see any friends going there, I'm gonna ask them to pick it up for me.
Nice.
Picked up another Kith Toronto in-store exclusive. Love Thy City in a blue with the big Toronto graphics and the Kith logo on it. It's nice in store only. It's got a nice patch. There's got a little patch in the corner that you don't usually see on the t-shirts.
Mhm.
Um, So I really like that. Um, Picked up the OVO Blue Jays hat. It's got the OVO owl
Oh,
on the
cool.
side,
Nice.
Toronto on the back, and then my favorite part is on the undervisor, which is gray. It has stitched on it. It says "Same city, same friends,"
I like
which
that.
is cool. Yeah,
Nice detail.
Cool detail.
yeah. It's got these weird star things on the eyelets. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about those, but it goes cool. I like it. I'm glad they did something a little different other than just only putting the owl on it.
Hmm.
And lastly, I'm gonna show this off. This is dropping tomorrow from Leon in the Lab and Pro Image Sports Colorado, and it is a Canada WBC World Baseball Championships fitted hat with New Era, and it's got the Blue Jays. I believe they call it the Angry Bird logo
Hmm.
Shit.
colorway on it. So that's cool, and it's my first WBC hat, so I'm pretty happy about that. I haven't even seen any Canada ones really around. It's got the big Canada flag patch on the side, so I'm stoked about that because I've seen a whole bunch of Mexicos, I've seen a bunch of Japans,
Hmm.
and this is the first Canada one I've actually seen. Although I'm not like hunting around, but from everything that I've seen, this is the first one I've seen, and I like how they did it with the Blue Jay colorway to make it special. And that's
Nice.
everything, man. Shout out to Leon in the lab.
Yeah, shout out to Leon. So you're doing a lot of work with them.
Yeah, I am. I do all his photos for him and Pro Image Sports Colorado. Um, so that's how I get the hat. You know what I mean? He sends it to me. I
Mhm.
do the photography for him, and yeah, it's cool. I'm just gonna say this right now. I was gonna save it till later, but I'm gonna say it right now. I got two hats that are dropping with Leon and Pro Image Sports Colorado. And yeah, thank you. Um, watch Leon in the Lab tomorrow. They're dropping a new episode.
Oh, nice.
Make sure you check it out. We're gonna run back through creating of the hat. He's got a little clip of me unboxing them, and then you can find out exactly when and where they're dropping, and check it out. I mean, it's dropping at Pro Image Sports, but but you can find out where if you watch the episode. So go check that out.
Cool.
Very nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
pretty stoked. I'm stoked, man. I'm stoked. I have almost broke the rules and leaked the hats today on the show, but I won't. I won't. I'll have to show
Oh,
them
Okay,
to you
we'll
next
wait,
release
time.
wait.
it. We'll release it.
When are the hats dropping?
Tomorrow night.
What's tomorrow? We're
Tomorrow's
recording. It's
Tuesday.
Monday.
Tomorrow's
The
Tuesday,
24th.
and it's not until the evening. So
Well, we
I
could drop
can't.
this episode a bit like on Wednesday.
I mean,
Yeah, we could do
What do you
that.
want to do?
no, it's cool. It's cool. Because I'm gonna make the people go check it out because then you can see it all and see
Yeah.
good pictures of it. People, well,
Exactly.
we are 50 views on YouTube. They'll check it out the week after, but you guys can go check it out tomorrow on Leon's channel. And
Yeah.
if you like it, pick it up.
Very cool. Very cool. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. My new editions. By the way, listeners, we know we're saying new edition, but it could be taken as addition, but it's a new edition of sneakers that we've added to our. It works.
It works.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
works.
Ralph
Get off
and
our
them.
backs, man. So in the mail, I got a care package from the good people over at Under Armour Canada, and it is the Curry 11, Curry
Jeez.
Flow 11. This
like
one's
that
called
color.
Future Curry. It's got that little turquoise hit there.
Oh,
It's
I remember
about,
these from your reel.
yeah,
Yep.
my reel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I make reels. I make reels.
Yeah.
This was yeah, it's in reference to how he changed the game and how like all future generations of basketball players kind of have modified their basketball game. Like, you know,
That's
a lot of
facts.
it's 3-point centric these days, right? And you can't deny that he had a big effect on that. So that's what that's all about. They sent it to me in like a huge wooden box. Like it didn't come in like a retail cardboard box. Came in a huge box that has a drawer. I was like, what the heck? Like, yeah. And I couldn't do like a regular unboxing with that. So that's why I did a different reel. And it worked out. It's a reel that only uses photos. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
The cheat code, the cheat code.
I also got a Nike by You that delivered. It
Ooh.
is the Nike Sabrina 1. And this
Ooh.
one I made in the Kobe PJ Tucker colorway.
That's
Nice.
nice.
Yeah. It's got all the different colors coordinated. It's got some white. It's got a bit of some off-white on it. So that's good. I like it. I like them a lot. Nike Sabrina 1's a good ball shoe. I like it.
I think if I played ball, that's what I'd ball in.
It's
Like
not bad.
it
Yeah.
looks sleek. I like the look of it. It's kind of like, she's kind of like
It's
Kobe's like Petaway or whatever that is. Like
yeah.
his
Padawan. Yeah.
yeah,
This
Padawan,
is
yeah.
yeah. And if you hold the Sabrina 1 next to like a Kobe 5, it's like the silhouette is very, very similar. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy how similar
That
it is.
that big like midsole thing coming up in the front,
Yeah,
that reminded me of it as well.
that.
Mm.
Yeah. And last pickup delivered today actually. I ordered it I think Saturday or Friday. Friday. And it's the John Morant 1 in the zombie colorway.
Nice. Just in time for
No,
Yeah, in time
Halloween.
for Hallows Eve. And it's got all
that's
the
cool.
pretty
Nice.
shit. Yeah, it's
Feels
like
so
this
nice.
nice green colorway on it. Funny story. I bought them on Foot Locker, Canada, and I was like, cool. Like they had my size. There was like sizes left. I bought a pair. Then I bought a second pair, and I was like, cool. I got two pairs, and it's I paid with like the payment plan thing. Like I don't know which one they use. And I was like, cool, cool, cool. And then I get an email from Foot Locker say your order's been canceled. The second order got canceled. Like, oh fuck.
Oh,
And
Because you
then I
ordered
read,
two?
yeah, the reasons
Damn.
why it's because it's like one per customer.
oh,
Mm.
okay.
Wow, they're pretty fast and like accurate on it. Like,
Yeah.
and I used same name, different email, same
Mm.
delivery address. So I was like, fuck,
Okay.
okay,
You tried.
right. But the way those payment plan services work is they won't like they canceled my order, but if it's a canceled order, they won't refund me my money. They'll
So what
refund me
happened?
the money if it's a refund, right? So they kept my first payment and they won't refund it until like 30 days later once they check all the books and go, oh, no order was ever shipped out for this payment plan.
Oh, that's
So there's a
brutal.
downfall to using those payment
Yeah,
plans
yeah.
then.
So
Yeah.
like
You can't email them or nothing?
yeah, they'll just say, yeah, it'll happen in 30 days. I've gone through it before.
Oh.
Boo.
So I was like, okay, whatever. I had called them because I was like, yo, is this payment in limbo? And like it'll never like I thought there was a glitch. They go, no, that's how it works. You'll wait like 30 days and then it'll be returned to you. I'm like, okay, thanks. Assholes.
Damn.
And just
Took a L. Took a big
and I'm like,
L.
fuck. And I'm like, man. So I try to process this another order because I want two pairs. I want two pairs.
Mhm.
I try to process another order. And this time I used wifey's name, our address,
Mhm.
a different email. And the fucking thing, like the orders processing, and then you see it's about to change web pages, and then it
Mhm.
goes nowhere. It's like a blank page. So I don't get an order number. It's like, shit, I get no order number, but then the payment plan goes through. So I'm like, fuck, they took a payment, but there's no order number. I don't know if it went through. And
What
like
about the email confirmation?
no email confirmation of an order placed. So I'm like, yo, there's not even an order number for me to give to the payment plan service to say
Yeah,
this didn't go through.
they're robbing
So
you.
I gotta wait 30 days.
Wow.
Jeez.
Twice.
Yeah, twice. So I'm like, fuck. So technically I have 3 orders placed, right? And only one order confirmation email received.
And that's the
Jeez.
one you got in.
That's the one that delivered. Throughout the day, I'm like, man, this really sucks.
Yeah, that does.
But deep
I would
down
go
inside,
crazy. I would go
Yeah,
crazy. I
I'd be
know
pissed.
myself. I
I'd
would
be
go
pissed.
crazy.
but I know that in like 30 days, the 2 that didn't go through will be refunded. Okay, I know
Mhm.
this. I know
Yeah.
this at least. And in my head, I'm like, I just kind of really want 2 pairs.
You'll get it.
So I placed a 4th order.
Oh my god.
I placed a 4th order this
Oh my
time
God.
with my father's name sent to my parents' address. Okay.
Okay.
And the order went through and I got an email order
Mhm.
confirmation. So that's where I stood. Friday, I get a shipping confirmation for this pair that I'm holding, right?
Uh-huh.
So that was Friday. I'm like, okay, cool. So Friday, the rest of the day, I'm waiting for shipping confirmation for the one that's sent to my parents' house. You know,
The
Mhm.
4th pair, yep.
the 4th order, and I never get that shipping email. So I'm like, "Fuck."
Okay.
So throughout
So
the
you're
weekend,
still
I'm
waiting.
like, wait, this might cancel. This order might cancel, and then I'll have 3 in limbo, and just 1 confirmed.
Oh my gosh.
But then yesterday night, they sent me the shipping confirmation. I'm like, cool. Oh, sorry, no. Today they sent me a shipping confirmation
Mhm.
with UPS. It's being picked up.
Nice.
So
Good.
2 out of 4.
Good news.
2 out of 4. And I got my 2 pairs, so I'm very happy with that. This is the
Mhm.
first pair of John Morants that I have. I plan on trying them out on court. Hopefully, I like them. So,
Nice.
and can I just say, the first John Morants that came out were 140 Canadian, $145.
Mm.
For no discernible reason, the price went up to 160 on Canadian pairs. Okay. And then this one is like, I guess they call it a specialty pair because it's
Yeah.
170 instead of 160. So 145 on the first pairs that came out. So, and 145 is pretty darn cheap, you know?
Yes,
For
it
upholstery,
is.
right? And for no reason, 160, no explanation. They didn't change models, same shoe.
Damn.
Now it's 170. So I'm like,
They
I don't
got
know.
bills to pay.
Yeah, it was really weird, really weird. So, anyways, those are my new edition sneakers.
Nice. Well, back in August, I went to the Undefeated store opening in New York. And because it was a store opening, there was some releases, some old new releases. And I picked up 2 things. I picked up for retail, because it's from Undefeated. I picked up these eBay Dunks in my size.
Oh.
It was so crazy seeing them in like a 5 men's because they're so tiny.
Yeah.
And I picked up
Those are
the
cool. I saw JR. JR was wearing his when I saw him in Toronto.
Uh-huh.
And
yeah.
he's put some miles on them.
Yeah.
And they
Mhm.
don't show because of the like spacing and the clear plastic there. That's
Mhm.
where it bends. So it doesn't really show any creases. And he's like, yo, I put miles on these. And you can't really see any creasing whatsoever.
Yeah,
cool.
because he definitely walked around all day in them when he was in LA.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
picked up those. I picked up the Kobe 4 Protro GG pair
Oh,
in my size
at Undefeated?
at Undefeated.
Nice.
So these 2
Holy.
pairs for retail. I think for women's, they had a bunch of like women's releases. There was like maybe 6 of them, 6 women's releases, and there was like the Undefeated Air Forces. There was a bunch of other Kobe's, but you can only pick 2 per. It was actually 1 per customer, but like I was able to get 2.
Nice.
So those were the 2 pairs I picked up, and then the other day I was
Wait, sorry.
Yo,
What
those
other
Jeezys are
Kobe's?
crazy. Hold on.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah, they
Jeezys
were the
are
best
crazy.
Kobe. There was the Undefeated Kobe too.
Wait, sorry, which one?
I think there was the Undefeated Kobe as well.
There's what
It was
model?
like a
Remember?
I don't remember, but it was purple, maybe purple and greenish. Let me find the picture because
One
I think
shoe or
one
two
shoe,
shoes? Gold and purple and red.
maybe.
Hall of Fame undefeated. Because I don't think
Maybe.
it would be like a super old
No,
Kobe.
everything was
It's
fairly new.
probably that one. Because the other ones are part of a pack. So it's probably the gold one, which
Yeah,
is
if they only
my
released the one.
exactly, but which
Mm.
is my favorite Kobe 5, weirdly, kind of. But yeah,
Yeah.
that GG's, yeah,
The
that's
GG was great, right? It's a great pickup.
It's
oh yeah.
unbelievable.
Look,
Unbelievable.
any Kobe is a great pickup, but
Mhm.
that one in particular,
Yeah. This
Yo,
one,
I'm telling you, if I saw that sitting there in a size 5 for retail, I would buy it and I would just display it on my counter.
yeah,
And it would
yeah.
sit there for forever. And I would spend the money to never ever wear it and just look at it every day in a size 5.
yeah,
Yep, basically.
Magnificent.
it's
Yeah.
such a good shoe. You're gonna
Yeah.
wear it. You're gonna wear it like outside.
I want to wear it to play ball. Like I would probably wear it indoors.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Hmm.
I'm even having like I don't think I'm wearing my pair.
Oh yeah.
And like I'm very happy not having chosen that path for that shoe. Like
Mm.
like Cal, I'm super happy to just fucking display it to myself. No
Yeah.
one else. Like
It's
just
it's a
there.
beautiful shoe. It's a beautiful shoe.
It's just the
Um,
meaning of it. Like, yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
that
forget
GG
about it.
branding on the back.
Yeah.
So good. It's
Oh, that's
like even the
hard. Oh
Dude, it on
man.
the lace tips it says GG as well.
Holy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
you win. You win, Maya.
I'm telling you, it's like for retail too.
Yeah.
It's so crazy
So
that they
good.
would have like stock left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they held it for like they
They
knew to build
probably
it.
held it because like they knew that they were opening a store in New York. So there, it was like also a collaboration with Union and Undefeated. So like that was like the store opening, which like makes sense because you know Union is from LA, Undefeated is LA, New
I
York.
think they're I think they're the same. I
Hmm.
think they're like the same people.
Oh yeah.
I remember hearing a story that they're connected. I don't know what it is, but they're
Well,
connected to
that
like the same
explains why
company.
they both words start with the letters UN. I
Yeah.
broke the
Huh.
code.
Yep, exactly. Oh, and one last pickup.
Imagine you didn't see those. Hold on. Imagine you didn't see those GGs and you walked out of there with a pair of the undefeated Air Force Ones.
Oh my God.
Oh
No, it was
man.
so hard to like you couldn't miss the GGs. Like I just seen first the first thing I saw was the eBay dunks because I'm like, oh my God. And then I seen like the GGs. I thought of Chris right away. I'm like, yo, this would be the one pair that I would have chosen, but luckily like I was able to get the dunks as well.
Man,
But
that's cool.
it was a great
Were
pickup.
people you were so did you see the people just walk in to the store?
What do you mean?
Like it was an opening, right?
Yeah, it was an opening. Like people were like in line, waiting to get in. I think they were also like handing out tickets and whatnot. But like
Yeah.
I didn't have to wait in line or anything because of the people
But
that I was
I'm
with. So
imagining just the the bedlam for whoever. I don't know how long they stayed in line to get
it was
into the
long. It
shop.
was all day. Like the release went all day.
Yeah,
And
but they
they had
probably lined up like I don't know how they do it over there
they were handing out numbers because
because
they
we
didn't
don't.
want the crap like the line getting way too crazy. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
from
yeah.
what I saw, like they were handing out numbers and people were like number 98, number 99. And I think people were like trading numbers and they were like giving them lower numbers as opposed to the like 100 and something that they had, you know? It
Is
was
it
funny.
like because like I don't think um Montreal will do overnight, maybe not often, maybe a few hours before opening in terms of lining up.
Hmm.
I have to imagine though for like a store like that, it would have been overnight.
Yeah, and Undefeated gets like everything, right? They have a good account. So
Yeah.
class pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You guys gotta tell me how you feel about this one. So I'm scrolling on Essence, and it just happens to be the last pair in my size. And I wasn't too sure how they would fit, so I snatched them up in an appointment at Essence to go try them on. And it is the Nike Shox Martine Rose. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that properly. It's a luxury brand. But yo, these are crazy. I
Are
feel
those
like
expensive?
they were $260 retail, which is pretty good, I find, because the resale on them is like over 400 right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I know all the fashion girlies love this shoe.
Oh yeah.
It's
in
literally
now.
it's very in. It's a slipper. It's a slipper Shox.
It does look like a slipper,
That's
like
the
a
only way
heel,
to
like
explain it.
um,
A
yeah,
mule.
yeah.
But I love them. I feel like I scored big.
I
I'd have to
guess.
see them. I have to see them on foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
haven't seen them on foot yet, so I can't make my opinion until I see it on foot.
I
Yo,
wouldn't.
they're pretty sturdy too. Like they're like, but like all Shox, right? Shox are very hard, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They break
Yeah, no.
your heel.
Yeah. But
If
no,
you use, no, sorry, they break your heel, your foot if you use them for sport.
okay, yeah, now this is definitely for
No, that's
fashion
not for
purposes
sport.
only.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
no, the like heel is crazy. It's like it's different. I
Yeah.
really do love it though.
Yeah.
You're
Cal,
like,
you think it was okay to save Maya for last? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Gigi. Yeah.
I should have
Yeah.
saved Gigi for last, but
Yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe you like to have your dessert first. Who else?
exactly. That's exactly what it was.
All right, all right. Shit. Yeah, I'm actually very surprised that they have like pairs uh still available to hold for their opening and stuff. That's very cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, super cool.
And
All
there
right.
was like every single recent release. There was the Jordan 1 I can't remember the name, but the pair that was sneaker of the year last year.
Lost and found.
Lost and Found. There was like the Jordan 4s,
Oh shit. Yeah, they had
the
tons of shit.
SBs.
Damn,
Everything
nice.
was
Oh, the
everything.
green SB pair. Yeah.
Yeah, everything was there. It was crazy.
Okay. Yeah. On that note of lost and found, let's jump into flooding our feet. This shoe kind of released last week, but it's something to talk about maybe. Jordan 1 satin bread, or as Sean calls them, black and red. The
Black
satin
and
bread sat.
It did.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
hard.
That hard.
Like everywhere.
Released in many shops, and yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, if you look around, you can find your size still. So can you guys explain that? I didn't foresee it at all, so I'm wondering what might be going on.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, in 2016 there was a very limited release of this shoe, satin Jordan 1 bread. So limited that I don't know if any Canadian shop had them at the time. I don't remember. I don't remember even having a chance to grab a pair. So that, and now they're just sitting everywhere.
Yeah.
I just checked livestock for the hell of it, and they've actually sold out over size 9. So
Okay.
I know they sat for a very long time though. Like if you wanted that shoe, it was yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone I know that wanted a pair got a pair.
No issues. Yeah.
No issues. Yeah.
Retail here in Canada was $235 plus taxes, if there's taxes. That's I don't know if it were 200 range, do you think it would have sold better, or that's not the point?
I don't think so, because
issue.
it's pretty standard, like the 230, 235. I think before it was 225 for like the satin black toe for women's, because they were like, oh no,
I
maybe
mean,
they were
did
cheaper.
you consider getting? Did you guys consider getting?
Nah.
I
I
can
just
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I considered just because they were there. Like,
Yeah.
so with me, I want a pair of breads.
Mhm.
I had the DMP pack for the longest, and the Jumpman logo just kept bothering me, so I ended up selling them. And I think that's what stopped me from getting these, is because I'm like, I'm gonna get them and I'm just gonna wish that they're the regular breads and I'm not gonna wear them.
Yeah.
Um so that's what stopped me. But I did consider, and according to sneakers right now, I just added them to a bag in my size and they have all sizes. I'm not buying them, but I just
Sneakers
wanted to add it
Canada.
to cart. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sneakers
Sneakers Canada.
Canada. I just wanted to
Damn.
add it to cart to see if it
Yeah.
would, and it did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I considered it, but then like the price, it being like 235, and
Well, that's
it
what I'm
just
saying. So if it
being,
were like
I don't know, I think I probably
200,
still wouldn't get it at 200 either. Just because I have like so many Jordan 1s in that color blocking. Well, not in that exact color blocking, but very similar. It just, I don't know. It just
how many
wasn't.
satin pairs do you have?
I
yeah,
just have
that's a
my
good
satin
point.
shattered backboards.
Okay.
You don't have the
I knew
orange
I knew
pair
you had I knew you had
anymore?
at
No?
least one.
I
That's why
got
I
rid of
wondered.
my satin black toes for women,
Satin
like
black.
back when they were like very, very expensive. But those also like tanked because they're
Hmm.
available for like 200 on StockX now.
Oh, for
Uh,
real? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So
Weird,
maybe
man.
that's why
Very weird.
they sat, you know? Because I
Well,
remember this.
I'm really glad I'm not like a reseller for
I know
like business. You know what I mean? Because
they're
you know what I
going
mean. If I would have
through it
sold those,
right
I would have
now.
yeah,
got a full size run and
Yeah.
just be sitting on a full size run of satin breads right now. Just
Yeah.
my credit
Mhm.
card maxed out.
yeah.
Mhm.
This is the next big thing, guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, and no one. I saw someone on Facebook in a Facebook group selling them for below retail, and I'm
Wow.
like, even that, why? No one's buying that shit. Like, why
Yeah.
would you? That's like the worst to have to sell below retail.
I
And,
know.
and I don't know. And I considered this shoe because it's a Jordan 1 and it is a black and red Jordan 1.
Mhm.
Yep.
And I actually don't know why I didn't pick it up. I think
I'm surprised you didn't. I thought you would have.
it is a bit of what Cal said, because I really asked myself, would I wear it? Especially us with our weather. Like, look, if it's raining, you can't wear that.
Mm-mm.
If it's snowing, you can't wear that. Right? And if it's warm, like in the summer months, I kind of don't wear like high tops. And I asked myself, how often did I wear my regular, like the 2013 leather pair this past year, and I wore it, but not like enough for me to get like a variant of that pair.
Mm.
And would you ever choose that variant over that one too, right?
Exactly. Like I sold my 2000. I had the 2016 black and red, and I sold it because I'm like, I'm never like, I'm wearing the 2013. It's not dying. It's not like crumbling. It's Jordan 1s last forever. So I'm like, I'll never get to wearing this 2016. I don't need it. So I
Yeah.
just sold it, right?
You know what it is too for me? I haven't worn a Jordan 1 in so long, other than like a Jordan 1 high, because I wear my Travis Scott's, the olives. But I
The
haven't,
low. Okay.
the
Yeah.
low, yeah, I haven't worn a Jordan 1 high in so long that I just had no like appeal to spend the money on it.
Yeah. Do you think
You know?
it's because other people, like the whole trend behind the Jordan 1 really died off?
Mm.
Or is it really just because of what you're wearing or just trends in general, you know?
I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I've like tapped into other
Like shocks,
brands like Shocks, like
like
Saucony, like
super bright shocks.
super
Yeah.
bright Shocks, super pink Sauconys. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I've just been wearing a lot of other brands and not Nike. Even UGG. Like I've just been in so many different
Uh-huh.
pairs of UGGs lately. Like I
Yeah.
just don't. I never see myself like putting on Nikes and leaving the house. Nikes, and, and leaving the house. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just.
The other
Oh,
day, I went to the Wu-Tang and Nas concert, and I had a whole fit picked out, and I was gonna wear my Shadow
Mhm.
Jordan 1 High, and then I canceled it, and I went with the Knicks Kith Air Force Ones,
Mhm.
um, which both, you know what I mean. I was trying to go
yeah.
leather in case something got spilt on it or whatnot, and yeah, like I had it ready to go, and then I was like, I'm not wearing this. Nope. And then I took it back. I grabbed the Air Force Ones, and it's like I'm not an Air Force One guy by any means.
Yeah.
But it's like for me, like it was never like there was definitely obviously some trend stuff. Like when they were like hitting big, it was nice to fucking step out in that shoe that everybody wanted or whatnot.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
it was just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't.
You
I'm
know,
thinking it's gonna come out soon though. Like for me, for wintertime, I think
Mm.
I'm gonna be wearing
yeah,
Jordan
Jordan.
1 High.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be wearing my like black cement threes a lot. Because it's winter and
Yep.
I gotta wear something that can take that winter weather. So I think that's for me the reason why, I was just like, well, I'm not I have all winter to wear these, so I'm gonna put them back maybe.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
even the other day, like I almost wore my Jordan 1 Pandas because I wanted black and white shoes. And then I ended up wearing my Reebok Question mids in black and white because I didn't like the fact that the Jordan 1s were so slim with the fit that I was wearing. Like I wanted like a chunky look. So I
Yeah.
went with the Reeboks instead, but they were like the same color blocking. I don't know. Jordan 1 highs are not hitting for me right now.
Okay. Yeah. Um, I don't know.
If they vaulted them for like 2
Jordan
years,
ones?
yeah. If they like I think it'll only take me like 2 years. They vaulted them for 2 years. They'll
Mm-hmm.
hit like crazy again when they drop it again. I
Yeah, I
think
don't think they would ever because maybe we're not buying them, but someone out there is buying them,
Mm-hmm.
right?
100%. Yeah, yeah. There's 700.
But
When I
that
was
would be
looking on the
crazy.
app, there's 700 colors of them right now. We
I know. They're just
mid,
like
high,
throwing them out. Like,
whatever craft.
But
There's a million of them.
yeah, but then
mm-hmm.
that isn't that weird that even the people that don't know about sneakers know not to get this satin Jordan 1 brand. Like
Yo,
they're not
that's
touching it,
trippy. Yo, that's
That's
trippy.
crazy.
That
right?
That's
is
kind of
that is
crazy.
pretty trippy, man.
Yeah.
Like you for sure. A lot of those people, like they want something because they saw celebrities wearing
Yeah.
it a lot of the time, right? And you
Uh-huh.
for sure seen your favorite celebrity wearing that shoe, and like the Jordan movie came out, whatever that was. I forget the
Yes.
name of it. What
Air.
was the name of that movie? Air. Air came out, and it's all about the Jordan 1, and it's like red and black, and they show the Chicago, but it's still red, white, and black or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
what's
Weird.
why didn't you guys buy that? Yeah, that's very weird, man. That is very
Very
weird.
weird, eh?
Funny.
I don't
Yeah.
But
know.
not funny. Ha ha ha. Funny, weird.
Okay. All right. Still on this Jordan 1 discussion. Jordan 1 Low Shadow, slated for May 10th of next year. So my theory or what I've noticed is Jordan 1 lows are cool. Like they do well.
Mm-hmm. I like them.
They do weller than the high.
Yeah.
Maybe because trends are for low sneakers, or maybe we just came out of summer, right? And like Cal said, once it gets colder, the highs will come back out. But what did you guys saw a picture of this? How do you feel about this release?
I might try to get him for my birthday.
They're nice.
Yeah,
They're very
apparently
nice.
they're apparently coming out around my birthday. Shadows, shadows to me are very slept on. I hold them very high. They go with everything, and Jordan 1 lows seem to go with everything too. So you get a colorway that goes with everything on a shoe that goes with everything. That's a win for me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna probably try to get them. I think
that's
they're
nice.
very nice.
Yeah, and the beauty is, I think they'll be attainable to a certain extent. I know that the black toe Jordan 1 low did pretty well. Like it sold out pretty quickly, but I think people were still able to get their pairs. So we'll see. Also Jordan 1 low mocha. So that this one looks like the high, but in a low.
Yeah.
Fall 2024. So still a
Yeah.
ways away, but what do you guys feel about this shoe? Too early to make a low out of the high version, or it's fine?
I think it's fine. I think it's clean. Any mocha colorway
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
agree. I
is good
agree
for
with
me.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's nice. It's clean. I don't think it's too quick.
Yeah.
Capitalize off the hype. I mean, it's it's a year from now, right?
True.
We're in fall 2023. It's a year from now.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I mean, depending on if you want to cop it or not, hopefully people are still on the mochas. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
hopefully for Nike, they're still on them, and then hopefully if you want to buy, you can get a chance to scoop them.
I
Yeah.
think Nike will do fine either way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jordan 3 Fear, November 25. Yo, it's soon. Jordan 3 Fear. I gotta say, it is a beautiful shoe. The Fear pack is still pretty up there in terms of like how well packs do. Jordan 3 Fear, Jordan 4 Fear, Jordan 5 Fear, all pretty beautiful. Jordan 3 Fear, November 25. Last time we saw the Fear pack was 2013. 10 years.
Wow, it's been 10 years, eh?
Yeah, unless I got that totally wrong. If only we had a Jordan expert on the podcast that showed up today.
Hopefully, that would be here.
Sean.
Showed up today.
I know he would have fact checked you
Hi,
so
Alvin.
quickly.
Yeah, Alvin. Jordan 3 Fear, what do you think?
I like them. I really do. I like the pops of color, like that orange.
Yeah.
Yep. I like them too. Yeah. I like one thing that I usually wouldn't like that I do like about this is what they did with the midsole and the color blocking, how it kind of like fades. It's got that like speckled and then it fades into the gray where it usually wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like they did it different than they usually do with the paint job on it.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool. I
Different.
usually wouldn't even like something like that when they change it like that, but on this pair, I like it. It looks good. I
Yeah.
like this shoe.
Makes me feel like I should wear my pair a bit more or a lot more, but it's so nice, man. I don't want to damage them too much, which is dumb
Yeah.
because I mean they're coming out again. I've waited so long to wear them that they're coming out again. Something that I do like is that they're releasing November 25th and not October 25th, making it a fucking Halloween shoe.
Oh, word, yeah.
I like that they're like, nah, wait a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
they
I like
probably
that
got
too.
plans for Halloween anyway.
So
So.
there's that. All right. Jordan 6 Olympic. I like it. I like that. I don't know if they had this planned already for fall of 2024 or they decided to bring it back. Like, I don't know how quick they can be on the trigger in terms of like re-releasing stuff, but you know, Olympics and all.
Oh, good
Right?
call.
Yeah. And they're like Team USA's like, yo, all the superstars are like, I'm in. I don't know if that has anything to do with it at all as well. So I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys like this shit?
Canada beats them in one world championship or whatever, and now all of a sudden everybody's back in.
Oh my gosh.
Want
No,
to be
I would.
Kobe so bad.
I'd pass on these. I wouldn't. Personally, I wouldn't.
No.
No.
How
Like I
often do
haven't
you wear a 6?
exact like I haven't worn my Travis Scott sixes since last October. So
Right.
I feel like I don't wear sixes
Yeah.
as often.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I'm
my
down.
issue.
Yeah, I'm down to one pair of Jordan 6. I got rid of my Travis 6s.
Mm.
I had 2 pairs. This was one of them. It's a
Mhm.
tank.
It is.
It's a tank, but
It's
I
how
just don't see
you
myself
lace them.
wearing it.
I hate
The lacing,
knowing how
right?
to lace them.
And then they don't slip on seamlessly because they're so like high around the ankle. It's just
Whichever way I laced them, I always feel
Mm.
like I was wrong in the way that I laced them. You know?
yeah,
So it
same.
never looks super clean when I'm wearing them because the laces are like either too floppy or like I tuck them where it shouldn't be tucked. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
should try to wear a 6 again. I might like it now that like I only wear these tight ass pants. It
Yeah,
might give
no.
it that
It
different
would look
look, you
good.
know?
White pants.
Yeah.
Because it's
White
narrow.
pants. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I like the shoe. I just don't see myself wearing a 6, but now I'm thinking about it actually.
All right. One more thing. Teddy Santis, season 4, New Balance pack, made in USA. You guys get a quick look at this. Anything catch your eye?
To be completely honest, not really.
There was one.
There's a bunch of like decent looking ones.
Yeah.
I don't hate on any of them. They all look nice. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me
Mhm.
wrong,
Yeah.
they all look nice, but nothing really grabs me,
I don't
by the
feel
neck.
like it has the same impact as season 1 or 2.
Yep.
And yeah, I don't know. Like it
There's
probably does well, but
hmm
seems like no one's paying attention, or seems like if you want them, you can get them like down the line without having to, you know, pay too much attention to launch dates or whatnot.
Mhm.
yeah.
There's a pair that kind of resembles a mosquito. Is it mosquito? Fuck, am I saying that wrong?
Mhm.
A mint pair? I don't know. I probably got it wrong.
I think it's
And
like
Um,
the
like a
olive
green nine.
incense.
Yeah, like a light green 998.
Oh, it's a
yeah,
99.
and then it's got like the little beige hits on it.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
Yes.
that's the
Yeah.
pair. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. I
That
don't
pair's
know.
nice.
Yeah, no.
I
I don't know because like I really like 990V3s
Hmm.
and there was none, right?
Well, I think they're in the V6, V4 areas now,
yeah.
right? Maybe
I
that's
don't
what
know.
changed in terms of like 99. Well, the
I
Teddy
like the
Santa seasons.
990V3s. But yeah, you're right. I guess maybe
I
nobody's
yeah, I don't like the V6, man.
not
I don't
hitting for
like it.
me.
Yeah.
I the For me the heel wrap, how the heel wrap is narrow at the back of the heel and then comes out fatter as it wraps around. It looks
Hmm.
backwards to me. That
Mm,
I can't get over it. You
Yeah.
know, it's probably comfy. They got some cool colorways. From looking down, the look down view of it when you're looking at your own feet looks amazing. I really like the way that looks.
Okay.
But looking at the side, I that part really bothers me. Like,
Like right in the middle of the shoe, it's at its fattest, right? Like
yeah, and like,
right.
right.
yeah,
Because
like when you look at every other shoe, it comes from the bottom and goes up the heel.
right.
This
It
one
just
comes
goes
from
like
the bottom of the heel and pokes up, and it's like
mhm.
Yeah.
it
I hear you. I hear
looks
you.
weird. I
When
don't like that. That's the part. That's the part I can't get over it. I see that part and it drives me crazy, man.
I think the only pair is that the freaking
Bam
Bamba.
Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the only one, but only because it's the Bam Bam, you know?
yeah, and that's like, yeah. Even that one, I see it and I'm like, yeah, that's really nice. Then I see that heel and no, I'm good, man. I don't
Yeah.
need it at
Yeah.
all.
I'm not a fan of the 998, 996.
990 V6.
Yeah, V6.
Yeah,
Um,
V6 I don't like.
Yeah.
V6 and the 990 V4 too. I don't know, just doesn't hit.
the V4
I
is
like the
because
colorway
it
of the
looks.
olive incense.
Yeah. I don't mind.
Yo, what do you think about the what 991 V2 that just came out?
Don't. I'm not really looking at them. I guess that's
I like
my problem.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice. I'm
Mm.
sure
Don't like
it's
the
I'm
911 to begin with,
yeah.
as much as I like other models,
Yeah.
because it's like it's very slanted forward, I find.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
the toe is slim,
Right?
which is
Very
good,
slim.
but then the back is very elevated,
Yeah.
slanted towards the forward, and that's what throws me off about the 991.
They just
Okay,
made a
I
991 V2 Stone Island. You saw
yes.
that?
That I like
Yeah.
just because it's
Made
the
in
Stone
potato.
Island.
Mm,
The outsole is really nice on that pair, man.
yeah.
So I had a discussion with a buddy of mine. Like he had a pair. He showed pictures. Like, oh, it's a nice shoe. Because I
Mhm.
wish the midsole was a different color. I go, yeah, me too.
Yes.
But then Stone Island. It
Yes,
has to
exactly.
be a certain, right?
Mm.
Okay, agreed.
Aesthetic. Yeah,
I
they have an
agree.
Yeah,
I
aesthetic.
agree.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're
It's
the
a
only ones
Stone
I'll give a
Island.
pass to that for as well.
Yeah.
I don't like black on black like that. With the midsole and like a black shoe. Like I know it's not a
Yeah.
full black shoe, but I just mean the black base
Right.
of the shoe with the black midsole. I don't like that. But
Right.
that gets a pass. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's
It
Stone
makes
Island.
sense though.
It looks
for
good.
Yeah.
everyone. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go too off, then you're like, that's not really Stone Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I actually I've seen a few pictures of the 991 V2 that I'm like, man, I like it. I like the way it looks, but I'm guessing it's like a $400 shoe. I haven't looked into it, but I'm just guessing. Like, yeah, 991's a pretty expensive shoe, man. The V2, yeah. I'm probably gonna pass on that.
The thing is, any made in the USA retail in Canada, you're looking at 350 to 400 range
370.
Yeah,
to begin with. So when you're
Yeah.
like the Stone Island might be $400, I go definitely $400.
Definitely.
Oh no, I meant just 911
In
V2
general?
in general.
Oh yeah. Okay,
400
then you're
bucks.
yes,
Yeah,
right on
yeah.
point. That's
Yeah.
also true. Yeah.
And I personally, I think that a bit of made in USA's quality is not there anymore, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've seen a few
haven't bought
pairs.
one recently.
I had a pair, like not Teddy stuff, maybe Teddy stuff. I haven't got anything past season 2. But those were all great.
Mhm.
But like even when I had the Daytonas from Kith, the V4, I didn't like the quality of the actual material, not the work, but the quality of the material. I felt
Okay.
like it wasn't as good. And then I've seen other people posting like glue stitching missing.
Yes,
Oh,
I've seen
no.
that too.
Yeah,
Right.
and I'm like, wow, like looks
And
like
that
Made in
sucks
USA is
a
kind of
lot.
going down a
It really
bit.
does.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Because
Like
it
when I
is
saw
a,
the Kith Toronto was made in Asia, and I was like, I'm down. This is gonna be quality.
Mm.
This is gonna be a high quality shoe.
all right. Let's call it for flooding our feeds. This week I'd like for us to just look at some sneakers, some trends that the sneaker world has gone through, and then maybe we can reassess some, do kind of like a what they call like a redraft, maybe see if we feel the same way about specific shoes, and you'll see why I didn't speak about what I plan on wearing tomorrow shoe, because it's part of this. First off, though, it was weird because I was visiting the good people over at Quality recently.
Ding.
Yo, they got some nice stuff coming out.
Yo,
I'm
they're,
just so
yeah,
happy.
their
Yeah, it's so
2024
good.
for their fall collection, crazy.
Very crazy.
Ah,
Very crazy. Again, use our coupon code SPOD20 if you want to use a discount on some of the good clothing there, the pants, the tops, jackets. So I went to visit them. Their offices are right next to the Nike outlet. I haven't been to the Nike outlet recently, so I went in. Wasn't much at all. But what I did see on the shelves were some Nike Roshi runs.
oh my
Like,
God.
Oh,
I think
I
5
know.
colorways. 5 colorways.
Wow.
And price point $60. Now, I wasn't looking for myself, but my dad recently asked me to pick up some fly knits for him.
Mhm.
He doesn't know fly knits aren't being produced. Not the fly knits that we remember, right? But I go,
Mhm.
hey, Dad, maybe you like these Roshi runs. And I'm like wondering, like, what did they try to do? Like, they try to push the Roshi run back out there?
Yeah, there was a huge community, like, what, 2016? That's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, maybe back then, yeah. So I don't know. Do you think
Maybe
the
it's old
Roshi
stock.
run has any chance of coming back? Like, what were they doing at the like 5 colorways? I don't even
That's
remember
crazy.
them announcing that, hey, Roshi runs are back, you know?
You
And
know.
I bought them for convenience for my dad because
Mhm.
$60 sneaker, you know?
Yeah, it's a good running shoe.
But I don't know if $60 was a good price point for that. Like, could I have waited? I don't know.
It probably would have gone on the extra discount.
I don't know. 'Cause-
I mean, I kind of think that Roshi runs now might be reserved for your parents and your kids.
okay, yeah,
Like
Yeah.
that might be who's gonna buy. I don't know if they're gonna sell as many as they hope to sell, but I don't think they're
Mhm.
gonna make a comeback in the scene. You might have a couple people using them for like grocery runs, but even
yeah,
then, I think you know they're probably just gonna grab something else,
yeah, yeah,
something that they've been wearing for the last 5, 8 years, whatever it's been since Roshi's came out. I don't think someone's gonna go like, "Oh, Roshi's are back. Let me grab those." That aren't
mm,
a sneaker person, and sneaker person, I don't
Mhm.
think is gonna grab them. So I think it's kind of like grab a cheap pair of shoes for your parents, or your parents go in there and want to buy a cheap pair of Nikes, and
yeah, yeah.
then there's your kids that are gonna wreck their shoes. So you just grab them Roshi runs because they're cheap anyways.
So,
Right.
like, not even for like the regular fashion trend person. You know how the New Balance 550 gets purchased, right? For like
Mhm.
people that aren't like super sneakerheads, but they want to pay attention to what they're wearing on their feet and themselves. They'll grab a 550 because they're like, oh,
Mhm.
that's like trendy.
Taylor
You know,
Swift wore it.
there you
Yes.
go.
Yeah.
I mean, Tay Tay. So with the Roshi, I don't think the Roshi even has a chance in that
I
Yeah,
don't think
no.
so.
sector.
And this
Yeah.
this really helps me because like I was having a hard time letting go of like old like just GRs, like even my Roche runs, my Air Max Zeros, my Hirachis. Like I have
Well,
all these
yeah. Go on.
boxes that just take up space and I don't have space to put like my eBay dunks or my Mambasitas like
Hmm.
so I need to get rid of those shoes because I haven't worn them in years so I might as well get rid of my triple white Roshis and my black and white Roche ones, right?
Yeah, I
Like I
don't
might as
think.
well donate
Yeah,
them, right?
I think you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
No,
Say-
because like you have other options. Is what I'm saying. Because even in terms of style, so like, what would you wear a Roshi run with? Like
Probably
shorts,
that's a
like
tennis
something
skirt or
athletic ish,
shorts or
right? But these days, athletic. It's not lifestyle only shoes that do well. It's
hmm
sport, like a bit more sporty more performance based sneakers do well. Like
hmm
uh like excuse me, the Salomon, like it's a tech
The
Yeah.
wear, but
Solomon,
like
yeah, yeah,
that's more for like doing activities. And then
right.
you look at all the like the Nike Vomero looks more athletic, kind of a shoe than like
hmm
a lifestyle shoe. All those even like the Asics trend, the
Mhm.
Asics that they're putting out is like they're like more mesh based, like
Yes,
the
they're
uppers
very
than
mesh
like
based.
suede and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So
So it's all the
They're
same
calling
look.
that like Y2K is that look is what I've heard is what they're
Wow.
calling
My first
that
time
those
hearing it.
runners, those mesh runners.
yeah,
I've heard them. I've heard a bunch of people call them Y2K
Y2K.
because
Interesting.
that's like when they were
Chris
doing
Jericho
that.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Interesting.
When they're doing that like futuristic looking shoe like
Oh,
back in 2000 or whatever, those shoes look like they're like whatever. I don't know. That's I've heard that a few
yeah.
times. I've heard the
Okay.
whole style now is Y2K. That's what
Fuck.
everybody's.
Okay.
Wow.
That's why everybody's
That's
got baggy jeans on because that's what you wore in the year 2000.
mhm. I
Yeah. Okay. So like, see, like even for that, the Roshi run doesn't do enough. Like in terms of like,
No,
mm-mm.
not at all.
yeah. Okay. All right. Fair. I still got him.
People got over that. People moved on to Yeezys, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeezys
true.
came out, took that out. You
Like a
even see,
bag.
you'll see,
Yeah.
and nowadays you'll see the older parents. You know what I mean? Walking around with some Yeezys on. I saw it like 3, 4 times when I was in Toronto. Like,
You're talking about like the 350s and stuff like that.
Mhm.
yes, the
Like the
350.
like a when I said bag, it's like it's just like an outsole and then like a cloth over the shoe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
And that's like you see, like, yeah, I saw older people like wearing those, like, wearing Yeezys, and I'm like, so they're not even gonna buy those Roshi runs, really.
Yeah. Every
Yeah.
time I see those Yeezys, I have a hard time believing that they're real because of the amount of flooding that I've seen of fakes.
Oh yeah.
That's
So
true
it's
too.
like when I see
It's
people in
easy.
them,
It's easily faked. It's a
easily
piece of
faked.
cloth.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. When the J Balvin 3 released,
Mhm.
I think some of us, uh, myself included, were like, don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Now that we look at the J Balvin 3, what do you think of it? You like how good is it? Very good, not seeing or what?
I'll go first because I shit on it. I flipped 100%. I
Mhm.
like it. Yeah, I think it's a very nice, good looking shoe. Shout out to that guy that bitched at me in the DMs, um, for hating it. Um, but yeah, I like it. I didn't try for it or anything like that, but
Right.
yes, I completely flipped on it. I
Uh-huh.
think it's a very nice looking shoe.
Maya,
Oh.
you like him? Did you
They're
always
clean.
like him or at some point?
Yeah, I never had a problem with them.
Okay.
Plus, I'm a fan of like J Balvin, so that plays a huge
Right.
part. And I think a lot of his sneakers are very nice. So
Um
I like these.
now J Balvin 3, à ma manière 3.
I'm a
I'm a
Mania
Manière.
3. No,
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, for
Are
sure.
are they closer to each other though? Much
No.
closer to each other than like back when the first J Balvin photos came out? And because I think I'm like completely flipped as well, like Cal said. And
Yeah.
whenever I see photos of the J Balvin 3, I'm like, fuck, that's a really nice shoe. And I'm like, yeah, that's nearing a ma manière 3 level from the way I'm looking at it. No?
I wouldn't say that.
For me, no, because yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
a
I wouldn't say that.
Mania J Balvin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's very nice. I mean, I guess if you have to pick tiers, if you have to put tiers, it's right there. But considering if you put them both right in front of me and said choose one, I'm not gonna think about it at all.
Okay.
I'm grabbing
Okay.
that at Manière.
Same.
All right.
Exactly.
So you talked about tiers. So J Balvin Reimagined 3, a ma manière 3. Is it a ma manière 3 Reimagined 3 right under it? J Balvin way below it or much below? Sounds right? Or
So I'm a Mania is still at the top, and I think J Balvin would be below the Reimagined.
second? Okay, below
Mhm.
Reimagined. Right. Okay.
That's
Mhm.
how I have them ranked too.
Yeah.
But they're all close. but
Close.
that's how I have them ranked as well.
Mhm.
The distance between the J Balvin 3 and the Reimagined 3, is it shorter or larger between the J Balvin 3 and, let's say, Fragment 3?
It's longer. Fragment 3, J Balvin. Fragment 3 is definitely greater than.
Oh,
J
Fragment is better than J Balvin?
Balvin. Mhm.
Oh, I got
Okay.
Belvin over the fragment.
Yeah, me too.
But I think it's kind of because I look at it the way I look at it is I put the reimagined over the Belvin because that's like
Classic.
OG,
Yeah.
and
Right.
I like what they did to it. I like that vintage look they added to it. And
Mhm.
then when you compare the Balvin to the Emma Manier, they're both collabs, and I just think that the Emma Manier is better.
Fair. I understand. I understand what you're saying.
So like, and then yeah, but I put Belvin over the Frags.
Okay. Okay.
I think I'm biased.
Yeah, that's fine. If they were to make a Jordan 3 Travis, okay, that they would sell out at, where do you think it would be?
Depending how it looked, might be
Yeah.
very
Right.
high.
Like
Yeah.
highest in this room or something?
Yeah, it could be the highest in the room. Yeah.
Highest in this room. Exactly.
Okay, okay. Yeah, we won't know till it comes out, but I actually think I don't think it touches Amamanya, not even close. I don't think it touches Reimagined 3. But I think it could play
Surpassed J
with J
Balvin.
Balvin. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, one more thing I want to talk to you guys about. So remember my friend that asked me for my colleague that asked me for some advice in terms of buying sneakers because he was hanging out with some dudes that apparently knew stuff about sneakers, right? So he needed
Yeah.
suggestions. He purchased the black toe Jordan 1 low, okay, as a shoe. And way back when he had mentioned, he goes, "Hey, my nephew tells me I should get the Panda Dunks." And I'm like, "No, don't do that. It's viewed as a shoe that, like everyone wears."
Yeah.
He's like, "Okay." He goes, "I really like it though." I go, "Yeah, it's a nice shoe. It's a nice shoe, but don't. Okay, your friends are gonna whatever." Turns out his friends know some stuff about sneakers, but maybe not everything,
Mhm.
as demonstrated by their choice of the Jordan 1 low Concord. Yeah, Maya, that look on your face
For
is
400, Maya.
400.
Oh my
400.
God.
So yeah,
For
I don't
4,
even think you know what that shoe looks like. Rightly so. It's not great.
just by the name alone.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Okay. So that knowing that this past
Interesting.
weekend, I saw a story from Courtside Sneakers, and they're like, "Hey, we restock Panda Dunk lows. Restock." I
I've
look
seen
at
that.
the time at which they posted 11 minutes ago. I go, "Yo, they might still be on the site. Check on the site. Still available.
Uh-huh.
Still available." So I send the link to my friend. I go, "Panda Dunks, retail, only
Mm.
5% tax." He goes, 5 minutes later, "Great, I got them." I go, "Great." And it got me thinking because I have another buddy who this guy's a sneaker guy, sneakerhead. And we were talking about we usually talk about basketball sneakers. He was talking to me about like lifestyle sneakers. He sends me posts from Instagram every now and then. And I go, "Yeah, I don't think I'd wear that shoe, blah, 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 blah. I'm mostly wearing like Jordan 3s or whatever." He goes, "Yeah, same. I'm mostly wearing this shoe or I'm wearing my Panda Dunks." And I went, "Huh,
Hmm.
this guy knows sneakers. He's a sneakerhead."
Yeah.
But
I think Panda Dunks are like beaters to the sneakerhead.
maybe, but I'm like, yo, this guy knows about sneakers. I'm sure he knows
Mhm.
sneaker community thinks of Panda Dunks. We even saw in those like these people going to like sneaker conventions,
And
and they're like,
counting how many. Mhm.
no, oh yes, or they're
Counting
like,
how many
hey,
they see. Yeah.
what shoe would, if a girl wears this type of shoe, would you be like, no thanks, I don't want to even talk to this girl? And like
And it was
most
the
of the
Panda.
guys were like Panda Dunks, Panda Dunks, Panda
Yeah.
Dunks.
I associate them with like girls that as well. So basic girls. So I
Yeah.
can't. I just can't.
I don't. I don't like the Panda Dunk slander, man.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay.
I'm down with them. I don't own a pair. I don't plan
Yeah.
on buying a pair. Sneaker of the year. Sneaker
Yeah.
of the year, man. They've restocked 700
Yeah.
times. They sell out every single time. They match everything. They go with everything. They're worn everywhere you look. It's the sneaker of the year, man.
Oh
This,
my God.
this is
I
what I didn't
would
say.
rather wear,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I would rather wear the new school Vans over the Panda
What's the
Dunks.
new school Vans?
It's like Vans old school, but
Oh, old
chunkier.
school. Oh, chunkier. I
Mhm.
don't know those.
Yeah. Like
Well,
the Vans logo kind of sticks out in 3D.
oh,
I've seen those, yeah.
Yeah.
I
You've seen that?
this is
Yeah.
what I told my friend. Okay, I didn't say sneaker of the year, but I said, look, it's a nice shoe. I go, and regardless of how many times they've re-released, they sell out all the time, like all the time.
Mhm.
Yo, Bread One Satin didn't even make a dent. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Literally.
no, not even close. Panda Dunks, and I told you, the courtside size run pretty much almost sold out. And then I saw that they sold at different other boutiques in Canada. Like they all had a restock, also gone. Like
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
did well,
OTH had a restock,
Yeah.
gone.
gone. So I'm like, fuck this. I go, I like my pair. I honestly like my pair, and I'm like, I don't like it either, Cal.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna, and I like that my friend, the sneakerhead, wears his like all the time. And I get what you're saying, Maya, about like them being beaters for sneakerheads, but I think people aren't, either they're wearing them a lot or they're not touching them anymore because of what people might think. But I'm like,
Right.
what should I care? I should just wear them if I really like, because like I'm gonna be honest, I took photos of the time that I did wear them, and I like
Mhm.
those photos. Like I like how they look on my feet. So I'm like, fuck this, man. I'm like, I'm gonna wear my Panda Dunks. So tomorrow I'm wearing my
Right.
Panda Dunks.
Oh, that's
Okay.
why you didn't want to say it.
I don't
eh?
want to
Yeah.
say it because I want to keep it for this segment. I'm just
Oh,
saying, this is what I'm
man.
gonna wear tomorrow, and they're
I think
comfy.
that's a great choice.
When I was out in Toronto, my friend's wife DM'd me and she was like, "Look, can you help me with the men to women size size
Conversion.
transition? Conversion? There you go." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's a 1.5 size up
Mhm.
women. So I'm a size 10. That's a women's 11.5." She's like, "Okay, thank you so much. I'm gonna get my husband the Panda Dunks with the vintage outsole, with the vintage midsole." I
Yeah.
go, "Do it." She's
Yeah.
like, "I know everybody's got Panda Dunks, but he told me he likes that vintage look on it." I said, "Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
It's a great fucking shoe, man. It's sold out a bajillion times because it's a great shoe, man. It goes with
The
everything." My buddy that doesn't know anything about sneakers, "Hey man, can you help me get some Panda Dunks? I want to get Panda." Well, he called them black and white Dunks, and I said, "Search for Panda Dunks, you'll find them easier." He got a
Yo.
pair. He went into a random restock at JD Sports. Walking by,
The-
saw
Wow.
it, and got him.
the vintage ones, they're nice. They're really
Mm.
nice.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, those are really fucking nice, man.
Yo, I have a conspiracy theory that the Panda Dunk slander comes from resellers because resellers got these shoes and the price skyrocketed, and then they continued to restock and restock and restock, and these resellers got stuck with all these shoes that they paid a lot of money for that are not selling for those prices. So resellers started telling everyone they're not cool, those are whack, don't buy those.
Oh shit.
No,
Because
like,
if everybody likes that shoe and everybody's
Yeah.
buying that shoe, where
Mhm.
does this hate come from? It came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, everybody hates them because everybody bought them, but everybody's got every shoe, man. Like, there's very
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
limited amount of Nike shoes that everybody doesn't have. Everybody has Jordan 1 something. Everybody has Jordan 3 something. Like, everybody's got these shoes. What was the reimagined? Like 500,000 pairs, right? Wasn't it 500,000 or more? 250,000 pairs released with the Lost and Found, sorry? With the Lost and Found Jordan 1. Everybody's got those. That's 1,000,000 pairs, man. So everybody's got every shoe, but they only hate the Panda Dunks. And I'm like, where did this come from? The shoe goes with everything.
That's a good theory, Cal. I like that theory.
And you know what? I honestly have never seen like a bunch of girls wearing Panda Dunks. Maybe I don't.
But you've seen 45 girls all standing there wearing triple white Air Force Ones, and nobody said anything about that.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. But that's also a school uniform thing, from what I understand.
Yeah, but out here it was just like everywhere.
Because, yeah.
We don't have very many uniform schools, and they still all were wearing them, man. Everywhere, and no one was like, triple white Air Force Ones are whack because everybody's got them. And that couple summers ago, every single girl was wearing triple white Air Force Ones. Every single one.
Resale shops carry triple white Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
And nobody was like, oh, they suck. Everybody's got them. No.
You're right.
Nobody said that.
So we got to get down. We got to get to the bottom of the Panda Slanda.
Panda Slanda.
I like that. It's like a full size run of the vintage Pandas on normal, like from.
For real? There's a vintage one? Okay.
The vintage ones with the vintage soles. From
Chris
6
is
to
about
13.
To buy his pandas.
I'm gonna place 4 orders, and
they got bezel. And they got bezel. It's normal.
Yeah.
No, man, right. Maybe I should go. Maybe I should buy.
Yo, it's time.
No, but seriously, they got 11.5, Cal.
Can you tell me how the Panda Dunk gets slander, but the fucking Salehe Croc doesn't? Like,
you know?
It's Salehe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Weird.
I don't get it, man.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Okay. Anything more on this topic? Let's call it a show. All right, that was a great show. Thank you, audience, for joining us once again. And you can download and listen to the Sneaker Podcast anywhere podcasts are broadcast. Calby, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me at Just Calby and at Traffic Boys.
Shout out to Traffic Boys. Maya, where can people find you?
You can find me at potato, and at Traffic Boys.
Oh, shout out to your Traffic Boys. You can find myself at Christopher.chu and be sure to follow us at the Sneaker Podcast. Big shout out to our sponsors, Sneaker Logic and Quality. One love, all the sneakers. Peace.
Peace.
Misty Maya.